Hello everyone, welcome to the Computer System Lab. And today we start our third lab, right? And in this third lab, we start actually real practice, okay, on the Linux system. But before that, it is important to share the document with you guys so you can open it, okay? So I request everybody, please see your chat box, and there is a short document there. Okay, please open it. And I will use that document almost today. Check out, please. I hope it is open in everybody can see the document, right? Okay. Check out, please, everyone. So let's try to do such a practicing as much as we can do. Okay. So very first is always what we do, we try to create the directory for the group. Okay. mkdir. And what is the group is here? 8. Okay, so this way is very good to the practicing. So you can see what you did today, that group. So how you can move with CD, I can go there. Okay, so first of all, everybody please create your directory and go there and give a very short command clear. Okay, and now very first part is the editors. So we will use the scripting very soon, but before scripting we should know how many editors in the Linux. So guys, if you remember last week I discussed a very important editor which I will use it. First is Vim editor. Okay, after Vim you can give your file name, example colors.txt. So you can create example. I will give you example. You can create a example sportsman, your favorite sportsman. Okay, so you have to write your favorite sportsman in the file, but use the which editor? Vim editor. Can you see? I opened it, and then after, please follow me and listen me what I'm doing. So if I want to write the favorite colors, so I go with the insert mode first. Insert. Okay, and insert mode, I will write example my favorite color, example blue, red, green. That's all. So suppose 3 color I have written. Okay, so in that time, I'm going to save it. So these 3 color need to be saved. So how we can save it? So first of all, I need to be go out from insert mode. From the left corner of the keyboard, escape button. Please escape it. And then after, what you will do, you have to be what you have to do, you have to be go to the command mode again, shift colon from your keyboard, and my screen you can see the left bottom corner, this 2 dot dot, and here write and quit WQ. So example W will write. So suppose I want to change one more line of code, insert example. So suppose one more color, example pink, think, and many more color you can put. So this time I want to save, but I want to save plus quit Q together. So now I go back. So understand. So how you can do that? So let me know your file is ready. Favorite sportsman. You put your favorite sportsman name in your file. Yes. So can you see here my file? How I can see my file is ready. But your task is to be put your favorite sportsman name. Sportsman names which you like most, 2 or 3. Okay, but use the which editor? Vim editor. Okay, so let me know who is done with it. Okay, your favorite sportsman. Your file is ready. Okay, because I want to be familiar with the very important with the editors. Okay, everybody is okay with it. If still anybody has any query or question, let me know. I can repeat. Otherwise, I can go to the next step. If you follow me, it will be okay. Okay, good. Okay, now little bit 2 or 3 commands more which I want to introduce here, which can help you to writing the Vim editor. Okay, example, go back again. So suppose you want to copy some line of code. Example, this line I want to copy. The example, actually this is a line, but in this line I have one color. Okay, so I want to copy this line. So I have to pass one important command here. The command is the YY. Which command? YY. This is called the yanking operation. This is called the yank. Other words, you can say copy. Okay. So example, how many line I want to copy? So suppose one line. So I have to give the one YY. But I have to give the one YY. So example here, first of all, take the cursor in front of the line. So my cursor is where? In front of blue. So what I do? One YY. So one line is yanked. Yank mean to say copy. Okay. Okay, you cannot see, but you can see the effect bottom side where your character lines are written. But now where I want to paste it. So suppose under the pink, I want to, when I write a scripting later on, I will use quickly. So you should be familiar with it. Okay. So now I want to paste that line which I copied. Which line I copied? Blue color. For paste, which command? P. Can you see right now? It comes below which color? Pink. Try to understand. So for your help in your screen, I can write here. Can you see right now? For copy, use copy or other word copy or yank. We call the yank. Use what you will use. I told you the syntax is NYY. The syntax is this actually in the real world. An example, if you want to copy one line, what you write? One Y. Okay, that means it will copy one line. If you want to copy 3 lines, got it? Okay, the next is for paste, use P. Which button? P. Got it? So YY and P is okay for everybody. Check out, please. So for YY, you should give a number first. Example, one line you want to copy, one YY. So remember, this will work in not insert mode. It is only for your help. I'm giving you writings to show you, but it will work only in the command mode. Okay. So example, I go back again, insert mode here. Can you see? Example, I want to copy these 2 lines, blue and red. So what should I write here? I can put the cursor, example blue, and I want to copy example 2YY. Look here. You will see my bottom bottom portion of the screen, 2YY. Can you see? It was written 2YY. That means 2 lines are copied. I want to check which lines are copied here. I want to paste pose here, near under the green, P. Can you see? Blue and red is written. Got it? So the idea is to teach you YY plus P. Let me know, is it okay for you? Sorry. Please keep in mind, it will work in the command mode only, not in the insert. If I do insert mode, that means
Почему у меня int? Правильно так сделал.
I want to say, yeah, so guys, let me know, is it okay for everybody? So next is, so
like, oh no.
So if you are following me in the same way, you will be done, I'm sure. Okay. Now next is, because I will not go in more editor. It is not important editor. Important is scripting part, which I will come later very soon. But think about to be familiar with, because I will use Vim editor. I hope you will like it. It is pure character based. So now, what a more important command? U command. Okay. U button. You mean to say undo. You will see what happens if I press from my keyboard. Look here. First, what happened? Undo. I go back to the one step up. One more undo. Can you see? U. One more undo. Can you see? Here. Now, can you see right now? This is my last undo. True? That means I can go back to my previous position in the beginning. That's all. Okay. Okay. Opposite of the undo is the redo. Redo, how you can do? Remember, listen. Control R. Control R. That's all. Okay. Control R. Working. Remember, whatever I'm telling, it should be in the command mode. Again, undo. Try. Again, redo. Try. Done. Undo. Okay, you got it. Now, which is also important. Sometimes you need to remove line of code. Example, 2 or 3 line you don't like. DD. Very good. So example here, I want to remove this green line, green color. I don't want to keep it. So command is DD. So if you want to select one line, one DD. Can you see? Green is removed. Okay, but you want to take it back. U. Very good. That's all. So remember. So I'm writing in for your help here. So here example DD for remove and YY for copy and what was P for paste and U for undo and the last one is what was there? Control plus R for redo. That's all. So that is important. It is enough. Check out, please, everybody. So when I will use the scripting, I will tell you one more important command later on, but the moment it is okay. So let me know, guys, Vim is clear to you. So this is the Vim. Okay. And there are more commands, but it is not important because we have a left and right. For writing scripting, it is enough. So Vim is okay for everybody? No problem. Okay. Now let's go back. Write and quit, we out. Okay. Now next editor is it is for the forcefully. If you don't want to save forcefully exclamation mark, it will without saving, you can go out. If you are stuck due to any reason, because if you are going well in the right way, there is no problem. If somebody is new for that, it can help us. So now look here, next editor come into the picture, mcedit. mcedit. Okay. Now again, example here, I can write here, subject dot text. So now mcedit, I will put, it is very simple to use editor and look, see, like a C language type of a editor. Can you see right now? Subject.txt. So here I created my own file. The file name is subject. Okay. So now your task is to be try to use mcedit and try to create a file example course. Okay. In this semester, which course you are studying? Please put, okay, but you will see this is my style. It is my file. You can, this is your task, course.txt. Open and write your favorite, not favorite, which you are studying in this semester. In this semester, okay. So now here example, my subject is example here, Python, example Linux, and C++. Think about. So I can write such a script very easily. Okay, now next task is to be save it. Please see how we can say the bottom. You can see some option. Bottom, you can see some option, save, mark, replace, copy, move, search, delete, something like that. So important is to the save. So suppose if you write your script and F2, it will use with the function key button F2. Can you see my screen? So I need to be saved. Do enter. My data is saved. Now what I wanted to do next, I want to be quit. Can you see the bottom right side 10? So it will work with the function key F10. Okay, so I'm quit from this editor. Okay, now I want to check my subjects are saved or not. So cat is a very good helper for you. Can you see right now? I can create my subject file with the help of which editor? mcedit, mcedit. Okay, So now what was your task? Task to use the mcedit with your current semester subjects. Do that. And let me know, are you able to create a file or not? So I told you in a Linux, lot of way to create a file. So guys, let me know, are you able to enter your this semester subjects with the help of which editor? mcedit. It's okay for everybody? You have to save it and you have to quit. That's all. Okay. Now, next editor. Can I go with the next, guys? Let me know here. Okay, please. Difference between?
Yes.
Which?
Between Vim and mcedit.
These are two different applications. Different, no difference. You know, in Microsoft, we have a notepad. You can still use notepad as well. There is no problem.
So I can write code.
Example, you have a Visual Studio Code, VS Code. We can use it. But for that, you need to extra add in bash add-ins. And then you can do the practice as well. But here, when we are working on the server, we don't recommend this. We'd use only character based. Vim is very nice. It's a professional. Vim is more professional, right? So it can memorize you everything very clear. In the beginning, it will little bit for difficult, but if you are go through, you like it. To be honest, I like it. For you, which that's why I'm in the beginning, I'm giving you the editor. Which you like most, go with it. There is no bar, no restriction in the exam, in the course. Okay, thank you. Now, what is the next editor? Okay, working here. Good. Next editor is the nano editor. Okay, nano. So guys, there are a lot of editors. I'm telling you in the Linux, lot of third-party editors, not lot of comings, but up to you. So nano. Okay, so here.
Are all of the readers the same, but different UI?
Everything, you know, interface will be different. You will see VI editor. What about the interface? You see the mcedit. You see the difference. But now I'm using a nano. You will see here nano. And after then what I want to example marks. So think this is my style to work. This time I'm using the nano editor. Look here. Okay. So can you see? You see that if you like such a interface, you can use that. So now screen is with you, and I can put some numbers. Example, even number here 24 and 30, something like that. Okay. Now the next time is to save this data. So how you have a sum option in the bottom, but remember here you should use with this symbol with the control button only. If you want to save it, Control O, Control O. Can you see? Control O. It is asking you, do you want to save it? Marks dot enter. In the bottom, how many lines are written? 3 lines. Very simple. Okay. So similarly, if you want to use with the read file replace, you can use with the control. I'm not teaching you this in detail. Okay. So now if you want to exit, how you can go exit? Control X. Okay. The other command for the nano is the same, pico.
So how did you say Control O and then?
Control O, it will ask you the file for save, do enter.
Just enter?
Enter. You will see the message the bottom. Okay. So guys, can you see here? I have given 2 such important commands, nano plus pico. So both are the same. Okay. So now next is, so editor is clear to you. So now you can use this editor, but here I cannot see the Joe editor is here. It's not here as well. Okay. It's not in the system. Maybe you can install later on, but it is also there. But I think it is enough. Okay. Now, next part. Please look on the document. Please see the document which I shared with you. In the document, second parts come into this picture is important permission. So if you remember last week, I little bit discussed about the permission. I show you, but today I try to modify it. So how we can do that? So first of all, how we can check the permission ls-l, which is important. And then after what we can do, example, colors. Okay, and check the permission for this specific file. Look here, this is the basically permissions. Last week I told you how many users we have. Okay, so for your help, I'm going to create notes here. Vim example permission dot text. Okay, you can create. So this is actually my style to work. And here I can write here. So I told you how many users in the Linux 3. So you can see user, group, and other. Okay, and here what was there? Permission. Permissions. How many permissions in the Linux? Basically 3 permission, but you can add basically 1. We cannot count actually. Okay, so I should say no permission, right? So 3 permissions are there. So which permission? Read, execute, and write. Read, write, and execute, right? So remember, if I use the first char method, method mean to say character method. So here it should be I should say R, write W, execute X. Very simple. So practically what you have to remember. Okay, and here what you have to remember, UGORWX. Okay, is clear? If I use the guys another method, example, second approach is also, I will tell you later on. Second approach is example, what was there? Digit method. Digit method. So basically here we use some octal number. So R stands for 4. W stands for 2. And this is for 1. And if there is no permission, we call 0. Here you can also see here. I told you basically 3 permission we have: read, write, execute. So practically it is no permission. That's all. Minus or hyphen. Think about. Okay. Is okay now. So now a little bit more. So now today I will use the important command to change or manipulate such a stuff. So command is chmod. Okay. So we will use that one. Okay. So example here. So first user is example here I want to give you. So suppose here. So I want to give the full permission to everybody. So example 4 mean to say read, plus 2 mean to say write. Very good. And the last is 1, execute. So equal to, it comes the 7. Okay. So think this 7 I give to first user. And who is the first user? You. Okay. Who is the first user? You. User. Okay. Is okay. So I should write here U under 7. Is okay now? Okay. Next word is come, for example, think about. This is your choice. So suppose I want to give the next user example 0 plus 0 plus let's say 1. So what is the total? 1. That means here next user come in the picture G. So I should put 1. Can you understand? So that means what is the meaning of this 1? That means they have only execute permission, no read and write. Think about. Okay, you can change as per your choice. There is no problem. Okay. Now what is the next user? O, UGO. So example, don't want to give anything. So here what I can write here, example 0 plus 0 plus 0 equal to 0. So you got it. So what is the code here? Comes in the whole 710. So this is the digit method you can try. So guys, you got it, the whole some basic of this. So I'm going to use such a stuff in the practical way. Okay. So first of all, you want to check first. I will use both methods right now in front of you. So this is one. Okay. So apply the chmod command, change mode, right? So suppose here. So look here. This is for the which I told you users. Okay. So what I wanted to do, you. So right now user has two permission, read and write. Okay. What I wanted to do, I want to take back write permission. So minus is good. W. Okay. So I'm using a first method. What is this method? Character method. Which file? This one. That's all. Done. Task is done. And try to do it again. Can you check cross every time? Try to cross check everything. Can you see? W is removed. That means I cannot write, but I can read. How we can check? Cat command. Can you see? Right now, I can easily read my file. It is true, right? But I want to edit it. Can I edit or not? Let's try. How we can try to edit? Echo command. Very quickly try to do example. Example. I want to add this new word into the which file? This colors. So see the answer. I'm not able to use that. I'm not able to use that. It's okay. So for that, what I have to do? I have to roll back. Roll back mean to say give the permission. And how we can give the permission? Use operator. Which operator? Plus operator. Here. Don't use minus this time, plus. It is true now. Can we do give it? Yes, it is done. Try to add the thanks now. What will be the result? Thanks has been added. Cross check by reading. So this is called the read operation. If you apply the cat command, that means read operation. Look here. Can you see? Thanks is there. It's okay. Okay, guys, I hope you can get it. So now, please try to create any directory or file. Try to do the file and try to do the such a read and write this method. Which method? First method, character method. Use it. Okay, do that. Create a file and try to do the same with the other permission. For your help, I can show you the permission in front of you. You can take a help if you want, use that. And don't worry, it also applies to the folder as well. Next, I will show you the folders, how we can do that. Okay, you will see. And if you face any issue, let me know. Otherwise, I can go to the next task. Yes, you can do it if you want. So now can you see my screen? Now I try to little bit more, but I will not go more detail, try to think. So this time, this is my color file here. So I will work for this other group. Think about. So other group, what I wanted to do, I want to give the right permission. I want to give the right permission to other people, right? And similarly, I want to give the, suppose, let's see, execute permission here for user. Okay, think about. So you can use such a command very easy together, which is the file colors. So you can work after the comma, this is a separator. You can try and try to cross check again. Yes, it is done. Okay. So this is the character method. You can do it. And if you can do example, chmod and ugo, can you see it is also possible? What happens now? So I'm taking all the users. So what I'm going to do, plus X. So what will happen? All the users, ugo, give which permission? Execute. It is done. Can you see right now? Okay. So guys, try to see what happens here in the system.
What is the hyphen before the R?
This is the only blank. It will show you that what is the document you have, example, file or directory.
Oh,
Last week we did it. If you see my last recording,
Yeah.
I did it.
but why doesn't it show that it's file?
It's file. It's a simple file because we're working for the file. If it's a directory, it should be D.
Oh, okay.
Try. So guys, let me know, is good for you? So it was the first method. Okay. Now, what is the second method? Octal method. Mean to say digit method. You understand? I given you. So here, let's try to do that. Which file? L example colors. Okay. So chmod. What does it mean? I'm applying chmod command. So example here, I wanted to ask you, just try to help me. If I use example 1, what does it mean? Execute permission for user. Very good. Okay, next is let's see 7. What does it mean? All permission to the group. That's all. Okay, and next is 6. What does it mean? Read and write to the others. That's all. So you can make your code and you can do that. And which file? Target file give, and you will see the changes will be reflected every time. Think about. So there are a lot of stuff in the permission. We don't want to go in more detail. Think about, but I want to show you here very important, which is your task here in the task number here, the task number 8. Okay, task number 8. Please try to see. So I want to show you here. Now, what is there? So I want to go there, example, the public directory. Okay. Now I'm going into the one more directory, public HTML. So suppose here I create a short website here, which is already running on the server. Okay. So how we can see the website? Always we have a index.html. Okay. I'm not telling you create your website or somehow. So this is your choice. You can do it. Okay. But I can tell you how to do that. So look here. So this is my script for whole my short website, which is running on the server. Okay. Okay. Now the idea is to be here. See the permission. Please see LSL, which file? My short website index.html. Okay. Now can you see here? This is the by default permission here. It is true. Okay. Now for me, the outside world comes in this category. That means other people. So other can only read. It is true now. So now I'm sharing my link of URL in your chat box. So for testing, try to do it. So can you check your chat box, a URL? So guys, you can also do the same. There is no problem. Okay. Check, please. The website is opening in front of you. Good. Now, what I'm going to do, I try to take back the permission from you guys. So which command I should pass? Please tell me. chmod. Yes. Very good. O minus R. Target is the website. Okay. And now I request you try to refresh the button from your keyboard. What happens now? Forbidden. So usually if you saw such a problem in any website in the world, that means this is happening. Okay. Got it. So now next, can I give the rollback the permission? What operator I should use? Plus. Can you refresh now? Yeah. Okay. So you have a space. You can do the same. But remember, create a public. Under the public, create a public underscore HTML because they have the permission to this folder. Okay. And create a index.html. Please put your photo. If you know the HTML, please try to do there and publish. And remember how to do that. I've given you the URL. Just replace the Neptune ID. That's all. But don't do now, later on. This is not the task for today. Okay. So, okay, now let's go back. What is the group name? 8. So guys, let me know. Permission theory is clear to you? Both approach, character plus digit method. You should know which you like most, do it. There is no problem. Okay. So next part is the very important part today as well. Process. Please look the next part in the document. Next part is the processes. So let's try to discuss a little bit detail about processes, how to use the processes in the Linux system. First command, top command, do enter. Top command, same like a window taskbar. In the Linux system, you will see such a stuff. So example, what is the priority? What is the virtual memory, CPU using, or some other stuff, all the processes. Okay. You can see more detail. Okay. But if you want to go out from this top command, quit, Q button. Quit is a very nice helper to go from every time. Okay. Now, PS command, process command, do enter. It will tell you your current login shell right now. The processes. It's okay now. PS, you can see we have a 2 processes are running, bash and PS. Okay, because both are the command. PS is a command which I given recently, and bash is the session leader. Mean to say the interpreter, main interpreter. You can see my black screen. It is a bash. Okay, so think about. Now next is you can use a more option. Mostly we use a PS-AU or X. Okay, so AU mean to say all users. If you have a more user, you can go with that. Example, if you are logging with the different sessions, terminals, you can log in the server with different terminals. Later on, try. Okay, and you will see it will comes in the list. Okay, now the task is how we can understand the process in the Linux or in the real world or every operating system, especially in the mobiles. Same 2 processes, foreground and background, right? So how to see the foreground process? Sleep. So you know sleep is very important command to make a delay or gap. So after 1, do enter. What will happen? After 1 second, you will get your prompt back. It is true. After 5 seconds, you will see your prompt back. Okay. So practically what is happening? A process is created in the memory. Okay. So example, if I write a 100, what will happen? We have to wait for how many times? 100 seconds. It is true. Okay. So right now I should say this is called the which process? This is called the foreground process because it is coming in front of you. Right. Okay. Now, if you want to, there are 2 operations for this foreground process. First operation is to be cancel. Control+C signal. Okay. Next time. Look, 1H. What is the meaning of 1H?
1 hour.
1 hour. So please go to the manual and do that. So should I wait for 1 hour? I cannot wait. Otherwise, it's not good. So what will happen? So I have 2 options. Cancel I did in front of you, right? But this time I don't want to cancel. I want to save it, or maybe I want to stop it. So CTRL+Z. Do you remember last time I used the cat command to create a file and I told you it was the process. So this is signal. What is this? CTRL+Z. Okay, you understand? So now please go to the command PS command. See in your memory what happens. There is a one process is running, and important is this one. What is this? This is a process ID, PID number. Every process has a unique number. Do you remember I told you the inode number? It was related to the file or folders. But right now what we have, process has a PID number. Okay, keep in mind. So now guys, let me know, is it clear to you? Are you able to create the process and try to cancel and try to stop it and see the result in the background? What happens? Okay. So this is called the which process? Foreground. Is it okay for everybody? Now there is one more process we call the background process. Okay, so for background process, how we can create? Okay, so sleep command is a very good command again. So this time I will use example 2000. So if I do enter, what will happen? It will go to the foreground, but I want to send to the background. Please give this operator. What is the operator is ampersand. Okay, and do enter. You see the answer, something like that. This is the PID number and this is the job number. We call this is a job. Okay, one more. Try to do 3000. What happens? One more process in the background. Okay, so guys, you can create such a processes very easily. How many processes are going to create in the background? Such a process. I want to check, is they running or not? So first of all, you can check very important command PS. Can you see? So can you see such a options here? So what is the meaning of the S here? So what is this S here? No, think about what is the meaning of S? Mean to say start. No, not start. We should say like a sleeping process, right? So this is a sleeping that waiting for the input. Okay, think about. Okay, think about. We can do that. And here you can also see here example. You know what is this plus mean to say like a foreground. So something is in the foreground. Okay, and what is the meaning of R? R mean to say executing, mean to say running, something like that. Okay, and SS mean to say session leader. Example, who is the boss? Bash. That's all. Okay, so we are working under the bash. So think about that. So this is the general phenomena. So guys, let me know, is it okay for you? Are you able to create a background process? Okay, one more command. I want to check example jobs command. Try to use that. Now here you will see here in the behind what I use actually basically S mean to say sleeping, right? But here you can see which I given this operator. It will telling me it is executing in the background, right? So can you see here? This is running and it was stopped. Now what we can do here? I can switch the processes, navigate. So I will use example FG command now. Okay, FG mean to say foreground. So example, it was running in the, I think, background. So I can give this number. So 3. So what happens? The background process come to the foreground. Okay, can you see right now? So which command is helping me? FG. Okay, now this is your choice. You want to save or you want to stop? This is your choice. So suppose I want to, let's see, stop. Again, what is the message? I stopped it. So you got it. FG is working here. How it works? Now I want to change my mind again. BG. 3. Again, assigned to the memory, mean to say executing in the background. You see, answer is the same. What is the answer that which I given in the beginning? I told you. Can you see right now? This one. Can you see the same one which I given the command? So it is true. So you want to cross check. It is started. Okay. So guys, I hope you can get it.
What is the plus and the minus?
Plus mean to say latest one and minus mean to say the previous one, like that. So this show the version of which you use the first or second, plus or minus. So guys, I hope you can create such a background processes, and you can how to say create a foreground processes. You can move as per your choices. Okay. So one more important command. So for foreground process, what do you use? FG. But for creating, what do you use? Sleep. Okay. Sleep command. I show you example here. Sleep example 10,000. Can you see the screen? It is there. It was foreground process. If I want to kill it, if I want to terminate it, what should I give? Control C. It is true now. Now look here. Jobs. We have such a jobs. It is running right now. Okay. For what about who is running in the background? We need to give a important command. Control C is not good right now. No, we control Z for stop. I told you. For kill, try to use a kill command. So kill command for the background. So now syntax is for the kill command. After kill, we pass PID number. But how you can see the PID number? Here I cannot see the PID number.
Yes.
Very good. PSAU. So now this is your choice, which you want to kill. Example, suppose this one. Okay. So kill and put it here. Which process is going to be killed now? This process. Look here. It is killed. Can you cross check again? What is the answer here? Terminated. Okay. So guys, please have a look. Is it good for you? Kill is kill. You see the difference. Kill for only the background processes. Okay. Right now, please have a look. How many processes are running in the behind? No, 2. Okay. Now I want to kill them together. So both are starting with the same name, sleep. So what I can use? Kill all sleep and do enter. So you understand? So kill for one background process, kill all for the all sleeping background processes. But difference is kill all take the only string, but kill takes the only PID number. Is it okay? Check out. Now, what's about the jobs? One is still stopped. This is your choice. What you wanted to do? You want to execute in the background or in the foreground? So think about what you want. Background or foreground? Background. So what you should give the call? Which call? BG call. Okay. Can you see right now? It is terminated right now. And right now I have no such a jobs in the list. So guys, what happens here? This is the only theory. Now go to the task list here. I try to give the task. Try to see task number 9. Can you do that task number 9? Please try. Try to do the task number 9 and see what happens. There is important things in the task. Some signal, sig interrupt. That is important. Please see. So here, for that, you please try at your terminal if you can. So, but here, you can see my screen right now. So here, the moment I logged in from the 2 different session, can you see my screen? So here, this is my first screen and this is my second screen. Okay. So first of all, what I do, sleep 1000 or something like that. So what happens here? What is this process? Foreground. It is true. So now go switch to the another terminal. It is free. I pass one command, PSAU. This is here, right? But in this terminal, it is running in the foreground. It is true now. But what is it telling us? That means in this session, it looks like a sleeping, right? But the plus is telling me that in the some other session, it is running in the foreground. I show you, right? It is true now. But here in this session, you can cancel it with which command? Control+C. But don't want to do, please think you can do it. OK, but for this terminal, I cannot pass a Control+C. It is true, right? So what I have to do? I have to pass a signal. Which signal? I want to give you the signal. Kill -L and see the signal in front of you. How many signals here in the system? 64. Is true now. So you can study whenever you have a time in more detail later on. OK, but right now I want to pass a signal to terminate the process, which is executing foreground from another session. So what command I should pass? No, here I cannot see Control+C.
Signal.
Signal, I will use signal, but this signal associated with which command?
Kill.
Very good, kill. So right now we have a signal example, this one, second signal you need to pass. So -sig interrupt. OK, and then after, obviously you need a what? Kill always use what? PID number. What is the PID number? This is the right, and do enter. It is sent to the foreground and go back here. What happens? Done. Got it? So you understand when to use a Control+C and when to pass a signal. Got it? So this is the signal. Now your task is to use the another signal. Can you do the same which I did now? So please see the task number. I think 10. Try to do that same. But this time it is the same. Control+Z. But what is the signal name? SIGTSTP. Try. OK, same way which I do now. Please do that. And you can see the difference between from internet. What is the difference between forcefully or patiently? You know, there are a lot of signals which you like. And signal kill is also there, you know, so signal hang up is also there. A lot of signals there. Try to use only 2 or 3 signals. It is enough. So Control+C and Control+Z is clear to you. Control+Z for stop, Control+C for cancel. If you are in your current session, if you are in another session, use the signal. That's all. No choice we have. OK. I hope you can learn such a signal later on, and later the rest of the task you can do very easily. It is the same way. OK, when you have a time, please do that. OK, so next is my plan is to share the next document in your chat box. OK. So guys, the next documents shared in your chat box. Can you open the document? So it looks like a real practice from this document. I request everyone try to open this document. OK, so almost we finished the last document. OK, you can read the signals and try it in the same way. And trap, I also request you try to understand the trap, how trap works. I'm not telling right now. Try to understand what is the trap later on. OK, but if you have any query, I will send you the way. OK, but the moment try to understand. So guys, let me know. The second document is open in front of you. Thank you. Okay, so now we start how to write a script in the Linux bash. Okay, so very first, what we try to do, we try to write our first script. Obviously, I have given you the editor. So which editor you like, do that. But I will use for my practice Vim editor. Okay, so Vim, and then after your first script, you can create example my info. Very simple. My info dot sh. Please see in the screen. My info dot sh. This time give a script name dot sh, mean to say you are going to create a shell file. Okay, it is not text file. And do enter. What happens? Editor is open. Now insert mode, because you need to write your script. Very first line in the script, hash explanation note bin bash. This line I will write here, example above line beside the shell. Which shell interpreter you are going to use? You know, there are a couple of shells. I told you, example, bash, or sorry, bash, which we are practicing in this course, right? The previous one we were using the sh dash. Lot of shells are there. I'm not talking here, but remember here this symbol. So here this line is the interpreter line. Example, you can change your interpreter as you want. This is a previous interpreter. OK, so if you go to internet, you will find such a stuff. OK, and here this hash mean to say comment. This is called the single line comment. Very simple, because it will not executed, but this first line will be executed. It will decide which interpreter you are using, right? It is clear now. Now, so as I'm creating my script, example, my info, so I can print. So for print, I told you one command last second session, echo. So here after echo, my plan is to write my information. OK, example, my name is Chaman, right? This is my name. I can print this line. And next I can give a short command for you know, only for practicing. It is not important. 5. What happens here? I have to wait for how many seconds? 5 for the next input. Echo. OK. I teach bash scripts to my students, something like that. Or you can print whatever you want. OK, and then after you can wait for 3 seconds. Then in the last you can write thanks a lot. Very simple, right? So how many line I have entered in front of you right now? OK, something like that. So that's why I'm telling you which editor you like, do that. OK, now I have written such a line for my script. Next task is to be save it. And you know how to save? Escape, shift colon, right? And quit. So what will happen? It will save my lines and will take me back to the interpreter. It is true now. Now we need to execute my script. So there are 2 ways you can use that. So mostly as a professional, I try to give you the way example. In the beginning, I given you the important command chmod, because you want to make your script executable. So first you want to check the permission lsl. What is the script name? This one. Check the permission. Till now I can read, I can write, but I cannot execute. If I want to execute, I need to give which permission? For myself, you know, because I'm the owner. U plus X. Can you see? My permission is assigned. How I can check this X is true now? Now I can easily execute. How to execute? Dot this slash. my info and do enter. Script started running. It is over. So let me know, guys, are you able to do such a task very easily? Now I try to give very short task, which is in your document. In your document, please try to do the task number C. Please, task number C in your document. Please try to solve it. The teacher given the short joke and try to print the joke. I will not do that. You please do that in the same way what I did now. Okay. I can open my script in front of you, so you can do that. So if I don't like any line, how to remove the line? 1DD. That's all. Okay, try. So now please try to solve a simple task. Try to do that. Try to print the funny joke for today for scripting. You have to create the script, then write echo question A, echo question, answer. You know, very simple.
Script summary. Script summary.
Грим.
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 А?
Грим.
Грим. Ну это же любой нож.
Грим my info processor.
И что?
Here you have to write something more which I had passed last week. Remember some variables things in the section. Maybe I think you are the new.
Такой синий. Ну, это попробуй. Я тоже буду.
Speeds is bad. Otherwise, okay. So please follow me the exact way. So guys, I hope it is clear to you. And next, I try to change the same script. So what I wanted to do here, let's see. I want to remove one more. So next is I have given you the way single line command example here. Hash. Okay. So what does it mean? This line will not be printed. True. And next, what is this? It will not be printed. True. Right. That means this is called the single line command. But I can put, this is my choice. I can put in front of every line. if I want to make a multi-line comment. Now, so what will be the output now? Can you see? Next line is coming. That's all. Right? It is true now. So now can I go back? Okay. So now next, try to use it. Maybe it will help you many of times. So suppose I don't want to use this hash. So here I will use this colon. Please follow it. Okay, space. This single dot. Please follow it. Colon space. This dot. Single quote. And where you want to put example here. So what, guys, what is this? This is called the multi-line comments in the Vim editor. Okay, so here I can write here below is multi-line comments. It's okay now. So with the help of what? With the help of these two. Okay, and then after close it. So what will happen? These two lines will not be executed. That's all. Same like a hash, but hash was for a single line. Sometime it will help you. Okay. So try to execute it and see the result is the same. Can you see right now? It's okay. So let me know, guys, are you understand these single line comments plus multi-line comments, how to use that in the Vim? Okay. And here, example here. Now I try to change my script. Okay. So example here, I try to put a -n. Here, -n. You will see the result. Okay. I want to show you what happens. The next line is removed. That's all. Can you see the result? Previously, this line was in the first line and this was coming into the next line. But here you see the line break. OK, you got it. So can you see right now? The next line is removed. Previously output was this, but this time output is this. So -n made this. So if you want to remove it, the next line -n. So now please go to the next task. Please see your document. Task number D. Task number D. Please do the same with your joke script. I shared in the chat box again. The task number D. Nothing else. Try to change the hyphen. OK. I can show you my script. What is my script here? OK. So this is my script. Your task is to be with your task. Try. I put -n for my lines. You please try the same, but with your task. And you will understand what is the difference. But it should be not here. It should be in the. Yes, yeah. Should be removed from. Remove the sleep tree.
Потому что ты chmod пропасть. Я не понял, что
So it's okay. So guys, it's okay. You understand? Okay, thank you very much. And now Let's go back to the task list here. And can you try the task is, let's see, G, task number G. Please read the task. And last week, if you remember, I have given you the important file. Which file? Do you remember?
Language.
No, yes, language. But what was the file name? Profile. Very good. Profile. Okay. So now forget such a my info and go back to where? And profile is where? Home. How we can go back to the home? CD. It's true. And check out here vim dot profile. If there is, change it. I hope you know very well. Okay. But if it's not there, you have to create. So can you see I open in front of you? Okay. Here. So example here, I can example put my comment. Okay. Here. This line will be no more important. Okay. Now here, the task is example here. What you have to do, you have to be print the time and date when you logged in into the server. That means your own clock. This is your own clock. How you can print a clock? So very simple. You have to write a echo. Can you see here? Just you can give a time. Okay, time is equal to what is this? This is. Do you remember what is this? This is a command. Which command? Date command. Do you remember? I teach you the date command. So date and after space. Don't forget to give a space here. Plus. Do you remember plus? Format specifier and percentage t. This is a format specifier actually. T mean to say time. Okay. But important thing is you have to enclose this command in the backtick. Can you see this backtick? Can you see my screen, guys? Backtick start and close here backtick. And after then, example here, this close. Now this is a very good line. Okay. So, you know, I'm using echo as a constant string. Time is my constant, which will print. But after time, I need a effect of this command. Okay. Now this is my time. And next I can print the date. Okay. So date will be printed. And same way, you need to change your command again. Think. So pass the same. This time I want to print example date, month, year. I can change based on my choice. Example, year can first, month can there, and day can be there. You understand? Now what will happen? The changes will be reflected. Okay, but to see the changes, what we have to do? We have to log out from the terminal and log in again. Now can you see the result? I can see my time and date based on my choices. So please try to do if you can do or not. Check, is it working for you? You can log out with a short command, log out. Simply log out command and do enter. Okay, you want to log in again, SSH. Very simple. Okay. Check guys, is okay for everybody? So check everyone, please try to do such a thing. Okay, let's try to do one more task a little bit. There is a one task is example here. You will see in your list the prompt. The prompt here, it comes example environmental variables. Let's try to little bit understand this variable. Okay, so here, how I can use this variable here? First of all, I need to go to your section. What is section A? Okay. ls1. So here you understood how to create your first script, and that's all. And next, if you want to create a variable in the Linux, okay, and you know what is the variable? Variable always store some value. Okay, example here, let's see, color equal. So suppose red. Okay, and here if you want to print color, so remember here, so color value is red, and you can print the value of the color with this dollar symbol. Okay, so this is your own variable, right, which you created. Okay, and here example a equal to 500. Think same way, try to print it. So it taking as a string, right? There is no such a like other high level languages example, some special data type. It's a string, that's all. Okay, so you can create your variable very easily. Unset a variable is removed. Unset will help you. Okay, unset command will help you. And next is example. Can you see? So you understand how to create a variable and how to remove. Is okay for everybody? So that is called the unset, unsetting the variable, right? And let's see. So this is actually your variable, system defined variable. No, your own variable, customized variable. Now there is another system variable, another way global variable. So how to create a global variable or system variable? There is no need to create right now. I want to show you a command which can show you the system variable. What is the command? Print environment. Print environment, and you can see your environment very easily. It will give you the whole system variable, global variable, right? Or you can also try short command environment. It is the same. So you have a two commands I have given you, environment plus print environment are same. There is no difference. Can you see right now? Okay, so example now, can you print your system variable? Example here, your login name. Try to print your login name. How you can print? Echo dollar log name, and see your log name will become here. Okay. So let me know, is it clear to you that what is the your own variable and what is the global variable? Okay, and let's see example again, color equal to red. Okay, so here color equal to red, that means I created a short variable that name is color. Okay, if I give a set command, it will give you the whole system variables. Okay, so how we can see here? So I can use a set command. I can search. Do you remember last week I used maybe one command, grep command? No. So grep is for the searching the pattern, searching the data. So example here, what I'm going to use color. I'm looking for the color because I have a long story here. Can you see? It is not good, make sense. So better to check out in this set. I want to show you because color was my which variable? My own variable. Okay, if I want to see where it is there, so you can see here very easily. You can find after removing it. What will happen? Unset color. If you will use here, there is no more there. Okay, think about. So this is the way. Okay, one more. So set command, you understand why I use set, why I use unset. Okay, You understand the difference, set and unset. Got it? And you also know local variable and the global variable, system variable I show you. And you also printed both. True? Okay. Now, next is set command can also help us for a command line parameters. Just a little bit. Example 10, 20, and 30. You understand why I used the set previously. Set, if I use simple set, it will display all the variables, global or some local variables. But if after set I pass some value, you will see it will actually set your positional parameter. Example here, echo $1. $1 mean to say give you the number 10. There is no problem. I told you you can give any name as well. String. I told you it's string. So what is the output here? Think about. So now is it clear to you? So now if you want to unset, you can use this command. After set, you can pass space hyphen hyphen. It will reset the parameters. OK, so I hope you can get it. You understand? So this is for the parameter. This is for setting the parameter. So practically setting the parameter. But if I use a simple set, it will list out the whole. I can see local variable or global variable, the whole variable of the system. OK, and if I use guys unset, what was there? To remove the which variable? Your own variable. It's good for you. It's OK. So yeah, are you understanding what is happening here? So right now, example here, set. Hello, sir. How are you? What happens now? Something is set in the parameter. So try to do that. Which value will be come out? Got it? So guys, these are the parameters. So I will do more practice later on in the way of scripting. OK, so now I wanted to tell you how to see the variables. Right now, let's try to do a very short task very quickly. Try to add two numbers. OK, create your own variable and try to add them and print the result. Very basic task to addition. Try please. Everybody please. So example vim math.sh. Add two numbers and try to take a first number. This is 10. This is second number 20. And here sum. Here what we have to do, we have to be use a very important command, which is expression command. So how we can use expression command? If you remember,
Which file did you create? Text file or
sh file. This is script. This is script. So what we should use right now? So we have to use a expression command. So how to use that? So first of all, I want to tell you, let's go back a little bit. And we use the expression command, expr. OK, and then after 5, remember space, keep in mind, plus 5 and see the result. We will use that. What happens now? It will add two numbers. OK, try to -2 number is OK. So you see what is happening here. Expression command, it is bad. OK, it is bad. You see, so syntax error you will find out. This is good syntax. One more important, if you do multiply, OK, syntax error, it not follow. So syntax for expression is here, this slash. Put in front of this star. Now it will make a task for multiply. So if you want to multiply, expression command will work like this. OK, now what was our basic task? To add this two numbers. Okay, so what we have to do, we go to the script. What was the script name? Math. Here. Okay, and here you have to give a short command. Which command we will give? Expression. Okay, so expr. Okay, so after expression command, we have to give the value of the variable. So value of the variable space. I told you after expression, give a space $a. What is $a? $a mean to say 10 in this example. Again space plus space. Okay, so expression A plus B. So B mean to say value of B. See, think about. So expression A, expression, I should say expression value of A plus value of B. So what happens here? So it is, I need to make important command substitution here, backtick, which I use in the profile. Do you remember in a profile script, I use the date command or time command where I use the backtick. So please use that. Okay, so now I think almost is ready. Now you can see echo here, print the value. And if you want to put some more results, example here, sum of two number or somehow you can do that. So one more thing here, I can directly use the, please notice here what I did now. Directly I call the bash. There is no problem. I can call it here. If you notice, I didn't give the permission. Which permission? Execute permission. Okay, can you see right now? /math.sh. See the answer. Permission is denied. You got it? But if I want to bypass it, because bash is the boss, bash is the session leader. Okay, so I can call the bash and I will ask you, please help me. What? To execute my script. That's all. It is running. Okay, so very quickly in the next time, maybe I will not give the permission every time, but in the examination, in homework, you should be careful about the permissions. Make executable file and give us. Got it? So guys, please let me know, are you able to do such a basic mathematics thing? So I'm going to open in front of you again here. What was the script name? Math? Oh my God, here, like, okay, please try to find out. Please have a look here how I did it. Now your task is to be create more variables and try to minus, divide, multiply, or maybe other operators. You know, I can show you here. Can you do that now? Example, try to quickly example for minus, what you will do? This one. For a remainder, what you will do? This operator, right? And one more, what was there? For multiply, what we have? This operator. Sorry, this one, right? And for divide, what we have? This operator. So these are the guys mathematics things. Okay, so now just do that. Create your own variable. So here and you know how to copy and paste. I told you last time in the beginning how to copy this line. 1yy, paste, insert, and change the variable name, example minus, subtraction. Okay, and you can change the value here, example 30. Okay, now you will be see the result. Okay, and you can copy it here.
Why does it give me
Another variable.
an error?
Where is error?
It gives me an error.
We will see. Please see my script right now. A minus B. I can print it and I can minus it. But this time I need to change my variable. And here I can write here difference. Okay, so please try to create such a variable and try to create your mathematics basic script. line 6 command not found. Can you show it? Yeah. Line number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God, space.
Do we need?
Here is the yes, it's good. Yeah. It's good. I think it's good. Good. Let's try dash or net. No, it's not coming again. Go back. It is okay at least. There is no basically error. Try to open it here and here. Try to put it here. Yes. Good. Yeah, good. And it is okay. I call this from here. So yes, is important. Maybe I don't. Yes, I think I can do space. So guys, let me know. Try to create your own variable and try to do all operations as much you can do that. And you will see the result actually, this is actually the remainder. I should say remainder mode. This is multiply and this is divide. And you will see the result on your screen. So guys, here, so what is the constant? Constant means to say the fixed value. In this example, what was the constant? 30, right? And here, next is, what is the variable which store the constant value? What was the variable name? A and B here. Okay. So here I can write, what I can write is my first variable. Okay. This is the second. And here, what you can write here, add to variable using expr command. Very simple. Okay. And here, what we can write, print the result with help of which variable? Some variable. Think. Okay. Here it is again minus 2 variables value, something like that. Okay. And here print the results of which variable? Sub with help of a variable. That's all. And in the last, you can write, thanks, I'm done. Same thing. Okay. So your task was to do all operation as much as you can do. Okay. So, okay, guys. So hope you can do such a practicing very easily. And definitely next week we will continue from this document. Okay. And we try to understand more details. And I will use some more interesting part. Example, real bash or some example, some commands which is important. Okay. And some most usable things in the scripting part. Okay. This is a basic one actually, right? So I think it is enough for the today. Thank you very much and see you next week with the more practice in the scripting directly with the new task. Thank you very much.